Hey, thanks for checking out my video on my scooter. So here's my scooter that I'm putting up for sale. It's a 2015. It says Kaitong Motorcycle Corporation on it, but I believe it was sold as a Roketa. And I actually have the owner's manual and the certificate of origin for it as well. It's 150cc, and over here there's a little crack, and down here you can see the plastics are coming apart. So yeah, it needs a little work here and there, but other than that, it's a rebuilt scooter. When I got this, it had no compression, and the starter didn't work as well. So I started there. I replaced the piston, the ring, the cylinder. I also got a new high-performance head and a valve cover, and all that's been switched over to non-EGR, so it does have a little more power than it would have with that stuff on. And one more thing I also did when I was rebuilding this was I also rebuilt the transmission in this. It's been all apart and serviced, and I had to replace the bearing that the final drive shaft goes through. So yeah, pretty much it's in good shape. I mean, it's probably I have no idea how many miles have been on it since the rebuild, but the roads are a little too rough out here for me to use it, so it's only gone through maybe less than a tank of gas since the rebuild. It really doesn't get used, so that's why I'm selling it. So yeah, there's pretty much everything I can think of right now. I have an extra carburetor. I'll have to dig that out. I wasn't able to get it to run with the carb it had. It gave me a hard time, so I ended up just getting a new one. And after it sat for a long time, it didn't want to start for me, so I've recently rebuilt the carburetor, so she's up and running. And in a second here, I'm going to start it, and you can hear it run and everything, so be right back. Alright, so she sat for a day, so it's probably going to be a little difficult to start at first. And usually that's what I do, is I just prime it a couple times, and usually the third or fourth time around, she'll kick over. There you go. Just a matter of getting some fuel back into the car from sitting. And right now the idle's really high. That's because the enrichener's on, and I'll leave it go for a while. You'll see as soon as the plunger comes down on that enrichener, the RPMs will drop right down and she'll idle out. And there it goes. All warmed up and ready to ride. So I wasn't really going to do this, but I might as well. I'll go for a quick test ride while I got her running here. So as you can see, no problem with power at all. This thing is really, really zippy. So yeah, this scooter has been recently rebuilt and hardly used, less than one tank of gas since the rebuild. So if you're looking for a decent scooter to buy, this would probably be one of your better bets out there. So I think that's going to do it, and thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Alrighty, it was running, and I just shut it down for a little bit, And I was going to start it right up to show you how well this scooter does run. So, yeah, once there's gas in the carburetor and everything, she starts right up.